I think one of the toughest things that couples go through the first year they're together is this idea of magical thinking. Most of us learned about what love and being together meant with many different things. We watched our parents. We watched romantic movies. For women, we look through a lot of magazines. Maybe guys do that too. We look to the internet. And now there's all the dating apps. People are on dating apps and they get an idea of what it means to be with someone. But what makes marriage or any kind of a long-term relationship so difficult is this magical thinking. You somehow think you're going to find a soulmate or one person in this mass of humanity that is going to understand you, really get you, and do what you want to do before you ever say it. Not only is that flawed, that's a terrible, disastrous thing to take into a relationship. You see, you are the relationship. The kind of person you are is what's going to contribute to the relationship. The relationship can only be as good or as bad as you are. And when you mix your interactions, your personality with another person, if you don't work together, if you go into the relationship expecting rather than thinking about pleasing the other person or being a good partner, you're going to end up being miserable, and your partner will too. So if you're finding it really difficult to be with someone, it's important that you don't look to them. You don't start thinking about what you did that made a bad choice, but you start looking at you. What are you doing? What are you contributing to this relationship? Because anytime you want to blame anyone, before you can do that, before you can project anything, you have to go back to the fact. You are the relationship. And what you put out surely comes back. It comes back whether you said anything or not. We all have vibes, and we give out those vibes, and other people read them. And when someone gets close to you, they get to be a really good reader of your vibes. The problem is, many times we're sending false vibes. We're sending false words, and we're not matching what's really going in our heart and mind. The best way to have a great relationship is to communicate directly, communicate clearly, and communicate in a loving way so that you work together as a team rather than try to spar against the person that you're supposed to be sharing your life with.